first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Green Bay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Vikings have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Love to throw to get started. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
It is 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The first catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set.
Love quickly out to Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's caught right side by Kraft. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's to crack the tight end downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Love. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Big Ed Oliver. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And they'll take this down inside 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the pylon, he's pinned. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
But I think these guys were ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Blue. Ready, red, blue, yellow, black 40. Set, go.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jake Bixby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and Hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready?
Love. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is trapped. He's got it. And he's going to have the Packers first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run with Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Bates now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Claude Ray.
Back to the air. It's Love. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Packers 1st down.
Ready.
To throw is Love. That one's complete. It's Tate Bigsby. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Watch out now. 50 series. Red, cycle. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
1st down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A big play for Minnesota. 41 yards.
Gain of 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run here with Benson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson will score. Touchdown, Vikings. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the 41-yard line.
Black, 95. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. A 2nd down throw for Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Set, ready, sit. Left blue, 32.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up second and 17.
Go ultra.
At the 14-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and
Here we go.
get a fresh set of downs.
He's got a man. That's Watson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 cycles.
First down.
Set.
Love to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up first down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
To throw is Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up second and 16 at the 37-yard line.
Set.
Now Love. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration,
Here we go.
ends up in a drop and falls incomplete.
Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion, it's Jefferson.
18 Cardinals.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Benson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal. 5-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That's the score. Vikings 35, Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Smash, red. Set. Go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48.
At the 17-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Throwing is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Love. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Hank Bixby. Touchdown, Green Bay.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's Benson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. He's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. To work this out wide to Benson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Shut up. Pack the 60s. Shut up.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take it.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. Going up top. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And Oliver bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
On the double. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 16.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. That's going to bring up third and real long. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
60 Bison.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go again with Benson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Makes it third and 14.
On third down, they go with Benson. Past midfield. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. A big play for Minnesota. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Vikings.
They'll run. Here's Benson.
Trey Benson 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less.